Pastor Eric Hall here from Eastchester Church. Welcome to another installment of Reflections from a Deserted Place. And yes, again, this is the empty church of Eastchester Church in Eastchester, New York. Jesus' command to come away and Jesus' demand that his disciples come away with him to a quiet place is something I take seriously. And so I've tried to find time, just like all of you do, to sit and to pray and to listen to the words of Jesus. I wanted to talk about something that really is beginning to disturb me a little bit because I see the negative effect that it is having on so many people who are trying to be witnesses and trying to be followers and disciples of Jesus Christ. There is a real force that is in and through all of us that challenges the way we see ourselves and floods our heart and our mind with everything that is negative about who we are. It reminds us over and over again that we're not perfect. How can you want to be in relationship with Jesus? Look at you. Look at what you did. Look at what you did just last night. How can you possibly even think about praying now? And maybe that sounds very familiar to you. And I want you to know that you're not alone. There are many people who reach out to me in and through this ministry, and they say how they are taunted by these thoughts and by these images in their mind of their imperfections and how it directly impacts their having a fulfilling relationship with Jesus because they are stumbling over their own brokenness and frailty. It concerns me because I don't think it was ever meant to be complicated. God knows who we are and what we are made up of. God knows our frailty. God knows we could never do this or get this right. And so God sends his Son to be the one to fulfill once and for all and to fill in for all of our inadequacies and brokenness. It is Jesus who makes our relationship with the Father possible. It was never about us. It was never about us getting it right or doing it right. And Jesus' entire time on earth was a message about a loving and compassionate God. The parable of the prodigal son. The son takes everything the father gives him, half of his total reward and his allowance and his inheritance, and he goes and he blows it in a foreign land and ends up totally poverty-stricken and beaten down, so that he, as a Jewish male, is now caring for pigs in a foreign land. And he just wants to be able to fill his belly with the slop that the pigs eat. And he's not even able to do that. And in his absolute need and necessity, with the poorest of intentions, he says, at least my father's servants eat well. I will go back and I will say, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you, and I simply want to be treated as one of your servants. He plans this. He practices the speech over and over in his mind. And yet Jesus makes it clear in the parable that at a great distance, the Father sees and recognizes his Son and is overwhelmed with joy and compassion and runs towards him. And he goes and he grabs him and he embraces him. And the Son never has the chance to state what he practiced to declare his brokenness. The Father sees that he's coming, and it is enough for the Father to go and to embrace him and to put a cloak on his shoulders and sandals on his feet, and he restores him by giving him the family ring once again. It was never meant to be complicated. God never expected that we were going to be able to get this right. We continue moving despite all of our brokenness in the righteousness that Jesus has gained for us by the cross. And so when you stumble and fall, when I stumble and fall, I remember that it is the cross of Jesus Christ that raises me up. It is the cross of Jesus Christ that makes me lovable to God. It is the cross of Jesus Christ that has redeemed and has saved me, and I simply allow myself to be embraced and to bask in the grace that is Jesus Christ. God bless you. Hi, just wanted to thank you so much for watching the video. We hope that what you're coming away with is inspirational and a guide for your life. We're really glad you could be part of our community. Please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so that you can be continually updated with our new music videos, our new sermons, our new services that are published, so that you could stay connected with us. Thanks so much again. God bless you.